What's up? I wanted to run you through everything you need to know about the latest Diablo 2 Resurrected Update 1.32 and the holiday event it brings. And I'm going to talk you through the patch notes and the practical stuff, like we're standing in the lobby waiting for the game to boot. Blizzard rolled this update out to kick off the 22 Nights of Terror holiday event, and the headline changes are simple but massive. The event runs from December 16th at 11 a.m. PST through January 7th at 11 a.m. PST, and during that window, a set of global bonuses are active for all online modes except Classic Diablo 2. One of the biggest pulls is that every hero gains a flat plus 250 magic fine for the entire event, which is the sort of thing that immediately changes how people approach farming for uniques, sets, and rare bases. On top of that, Terror Zones now grant an additional 25% experience, which makes this period not just a loot festival, but a very efficient time to push levels on alts or finish off characters you've stalled on. Blizzard also kept 19 popular Terror Zones active all day during the event. So instead of chasing a rotating daily zone, you have a stable set of high-value targets you can route through repeatedly. The patch itself is not a complicated rework. It's mostly seasonal tuning and the activation framework for those holiday modifiers, but its implications for economy, route planning, and build choice are deep. That plus 250 magic find is multiplicative with your gear, so even mediocre MF setups suddenly feel very competitive if you can keep your clear speed high. The trade-off between MF and clear speed gets even sharper because the best returns are from running lots of fast clears while that buff is active. The 25% XP bump in Terror Zones means if you're trying to get an alt to a breakpoint or grind ladder goals, prioritize dense, quick Terror Zone clears where experience scales well with your kill rate. Because Blizzard locked those 19 zones to be constantly available, you can plan optimized loops now, memorize which of the included zones have the best monster density for your build, and treat them like your seasonal rotation for the next 3 weeks. From a community perspective, expect a flood of people farming the same zones, which usually means more loot on the market and short-term item inflation, followed by price corrections as everyone dumps haulable rares. Solo players will still find value, but grouping will often yield faster clears and higher monster counts. So if you like duos or trios, this is the time they shine. Forums and community trackers are already lighting up with route suggestions, and sites that keep Terror Zone calendars and trackers are updating so you can plan the best times to hit specific dungeons. For the patch notes themselves, think of the update as 3 pillars: the schedule and availability of the event, the always-on global buffs, and the list of Terror Zones that are in rotation for the event. The schedule is explicit: December 16th at 11 a.m. PST through January 7th at 11 a.m. PST. And the game modes excluded are just classic Diablo 2, so the full effect is felt in Resurrected's online modes. The always-on buffs are plus 250 magic find to heroes and plus 25% experience in Terror Zones. The Winter Terrorland setting means 19 popular Terror Zones are active all the time, and community lists enumerate exactly which zones those are, so you can map out the fastest, most profitable loops. There aren't any sweeping combat nerfs or reworks noted in this release. It's clearly a holiday-focused patch designed to boost engagement and make farming more rewarding for a limited window. That said, the ripple effects will be felt in trade chat, speed farming strategies, and group comp choices, so treat this as a strategic opportunity more than a patch that changes class balance. If you want to make the most of the next 3 weeks, the simplest mindset shift is to favor speed and volume. Runs that clear faster with slightly less conventional MF can outperform slow max MF clears because the plus 250 event MF scales with number of kills and reset frequency. There you go. That's the update summarized into a form that makes sense when you're planning what to run and how to run it. The core facts come straight from Blizzard's event announcement and the community resources that have mapped out the zones and practical implications. So everything I just said is grounded in the official notes and how players are already reacting across forums and trackers.